Hello and welcome to Squeenie Central. It is not as cold as it seems with my hood on, but I've been out here for I don't even know. I have no idea. Maybe an hour or so. I guess I'm in the greenhouse because guess what? It's fixed for the most part. Has a new door with a window. I don't know if you can see it through the green I just put up. The roof is back. No more holes. So it's fixed. I still have to clean up some of the plastic over in that far corner. And I just put back up the silver reflective stuff, so I never have to take that down in the summer, so it's still up for the winter, so we're gonna try this again. And I was just trying to get some things in the ground in here. Over there are some tomatoes that kind of self-planted themselves from 2 plants I planted over here. I don't know what they are. I'm going to end up ripping them out, but they're so freaking bright green that I've kind of just let them be for now. I did rip a bunch out the other day. I have no idea what kind they are, but they're happy. So right now I'm okay with them being here and I'm happy. I watered a bunch of this really good and deep. I had planted some snow snap peas in here, but I think the mice ate them. We do have mice that run through here. So I'm not exactly sure how we're going to we have like a pest control that does it. I don't know. Anyway, we've got mice and we've got cats. So I don't know why we still have mice, but we've got wild cats that live around here, but they're not getting the mice. And I think they ate all my snow snap peas. So I may have to like sprout them, which is really dumb for peas, but if I want them to plant in here, I'm kind of probably have to do that, but I'm not doing it now because it's already October 22nd or something like that, and I'm not starting anything like peas right now. But what I did start right here under my little green bubble wrap are some carrots and some Chinese broccoli in the back, like 2 little rows of Chinese broccoli back there. I put them under the green thing, not because I'm afraid they're going to blow away or it's going to get rained on, but because I want it to absorb a little bit more heat than it's going to get normally and maybe sprout a little faster. So in like 2 days, I'll come out here and take the little green thing off. Same thing over here because I have some beets that I planted last week, some of which sprouted a little bit. They're already under here, but if they get a little bit more heat, I think in the beginning, which for broccoli, for beets, they don't like heat, but a little bit more warmth, they'll sprout a little faster. And I want them to sprout faster. You can see I've actually got, there's a couple right there. Some beets right there that are sprouting. Yes, I still have a summer squash growing in here. It has about 5, you can see that little green one back there. It has about, no, maybe not 5, 3 or 4 green ones that I'm probably going to pull the next day or two. There's another one right there. They're just going to be like little itty bitty skinny zucchini. And then I'm going to pull this whole plant out and plant some collards on that side. Here, right now I've got a dandelion, which I am going to pull to give to one of my school animals because we have a couple lizards at school that like dandelion, so I'm okay with it growing right now. In here, I still have a marigold plant. I have tons of them outside too, but I figured why not let it keep growing. I don't know how it got in here, let's be honest. But this is a greenhouse within the greenhouse because I have some things in here that I need to keep warmer. And eventually I'm actually going to put a heat bulb in here that I usually use in my garage. We still haven't done the entrance to the garage because we just haven't. But I'm keeping plants in here that I like to keep a little warmer. And I actually have a basil that is still doing wonderful. So I'm keeping it in here. My strawberries that I keep in here throughout the summer and the year are regrowing. I have a small ginger plant over there and a, larger ginger plant right here. I do need to water in there real quick before I leave. And then I have a little lemon basil right there. And my pineapple plant, because I don't think it's ever going to grow a pineapple in there. I have some peppers that I'm going to overwinter. I just pulled some red peppers off of there. Sweet red cherry peppers. And cut some of that basil, and they're in that little pot right there. I'm going to take those inside. So I keep this. I just watered it. That's why I actually have not done watering it. But I was cutting the basil. That's why it's open. But I usually keep it zipped up. With a little bit of a gap just so it doesn't get too humid in there, but so that'll be like that. Over here is a lemon plant and a lime plant, a key lime, which I thought didn't like the cool weather, but they've actually gotten bigger since it's gotten cooler. But it also was super hot this summer, and we never got, I'm moving this into my way apparently instead of out of my way, but we never got here we go again. we never got the windows put in, so it was really hot in here. So we didn't have any really good circulation going through here. But what I'm going to do with these guys here, because I do need to stay warm, I am most likely going to do kind of what I did over there, where I put some of the green stuff up. I'm actually going to use plastic though, to help keep the wind out. So real quick, I put this over the door. Door opens out so that it'll help keep, there's a breeze, there's a big gap. I don't know how to fix that right now, but right now this is how I'm fixing it, trying to keep use the bubble wrap to keep the air from flowing through. I'm gonna tape these 3 panels together, so I can come through the one panel right here, and then that way it'll be a little bit more solid. And then over there I added it in the corner just to see if it helps a little bit with that corner. I still need to add some kind of insulation all along the edge. You can't see it from the inside, but there's a gap and all the heat goes out at night. But what I'm going to do here is put plastic up around them, like their own little private bubble. And then again, I'll probably have to add a heat lamp in there just to keep it, you know, above 50 throughout the winter time at night. So those are the plans I have for this area here right now. I did have it back. I did plant stuff outside already, and I'm going to be building some hoop structures because I was using these outside, but they're so light they got blown away many times and broken. And I have one outside I was trying to put together, but I don't have enough pieces because too many pieces broke when it got blown away over the winter. So I'm building these structures that are like a hoop house on top of my raised bed for 2 of the raised beds out there, so that what I've planted in there, even though it should be fine, but it'll again get that extra heat and be able to grow throughout the winter and not always be covered in, if it snows, covered in snow or whatever. But those are the plans we have here at Sweeney Central. I'm not even going to show you what's going on outside in this video since I have been so non-video taking lately. So this is going to be a short one just to show you what's going on in the greenhouse and pray and hope that everything stays well and just keeps growing and we get this place sealed up in the next 2 weeks or so, because otherwise we're gonna have a big problem with keeping the heat in. And I want to try to keep some of this heat in at night. It's not gonna be perfect because it's, you know, not a heated greenhouse. That's why I have those 2 sections, or I will have those 2 sections back there for what needs that little bit of heat. So thanks for joining us, and sorry I've been away for so long. I will hopefully get my videos regular again at some point in time, but please like, share with your friends, see what we're doing here, and join us. Have a blessed day. Bye.